Hail Internet, I am Lord VikingBeard. Welcome to Spelunky, an action platformer with roguelike elements and punishing difficulty. You play one of a plethora of characters on a quest for golden glory that takes you through an ancient underground labyrinth of caves, mines, jungles and temples. Spelunky is randomly generated each time you die. You begin with no equipment and the levels will be completely different. This also includes variants within different zones, called level feelings, denoted by a statement as you begin the new area, such as "my skin is crawling," which means the level is now filled with giant spider sub-bosses, or "I can't see a thing," denoting a very dark level requiring a torch and much slower exploration. The other main factor is the equipment. As before, randomized, the gear you find can completely change how you play, at least early on. Items like the climbing glove that allow you to grab any surface and climb your way out of dead ends or toward hard to reach treasure. Then the more combat focused items like the shotgun that turns you into a ranged killing machine, making short work of the vast majority of enemies, but it does have a heck of a kickback, so careful it doesn't send you to your death. The game controls phenomenally well, extremely responsive. Every death and mistake is on you. There is also fantastic consistency in the effect of your actions. With practice, you will know what will happen when you take a certain action and will be able to anticipate what you need to do without thinking. It's at this point you will be able to start bending the game's own rules to your will. The enemies you once feared are now useful tools to gain height. The damsels you once hoarded for health are much more useful as sacrifices for a good chance at better items. The game is punishing. There is very little margin for error, and mistakes are often met with instant death. You must approach each new challenge with caution, learn what it is, what it does, and how to deal with it, remove it, or kill it. It's these learning experiences that are the true progress of Spelunky. While you can unlock shortcuts to later stages, these are more for learning those areas without having to trawl through the entire game first. Once you have mastered the main zones, you will want to begin a run from the starting area. This will give you the time and opportunity to collect equipment and gold in order to give you an edge for the game's tougher challenges. In fact, you must play through all areas to even access the game's final stages. The visuals are lovely, sharp and have some nice lighting effects to add depth. Character design is also charming and distinct. You will never get one enemy confused for another, etc. I come to the negatives portion of the review, and I'm in a bit of a bind honestly. For what Spelunky is, it's perfect. Everything is tightly designed, no challenge is insurmountable unless your own mistakes made it that way. Nothing is unfair, but everything is challenging. If you aren't paying attention, you will die. But even if you are paying attention, you will probably die too. Each death a lesson. Each death tells you something new about how the game works or how you play, and perhaps need to change. The only negative I can really think of is this game is not for everyone. I believe only a small percentage of gamers will truly relish the sorts of challenges Spelunky has to offer, but those who do will love it. You can grab Spelunky on Steam for $11.99. Odin approves. Like, a lot. If Spelunky sounds even vaguely interesting, don't hesitate to check it out. Farewell, and thanks for watching.